You to die. The grocery store security footage showed my face hitting the floor. Blood pooled around my head where I cracked it on the tile. When I woke up in the hospital, I immediately threw up blood. You're literally starving to death, the doctor told me. I tried to sit up, but the room spun violently. I need to get back to work. Rent is due tomorrow. She pushed me back down. You're 16 years old and you weigh 80 pounds. That can't be right. When did you last eat a meal? 3 days ago, I think. She looked horrified. Where are your parents right now? In the basement playing their online game like always. They don't know you're dying? They told me not to bother them unless someone is dead. You almost were dead. Almost doesn't count, according to them. She glanced at my chart. You work 2 jobs and go to school? I work at 4 in the morning delivering newspapers. Then I go to school. Then I work at the grocery store until midnight. That's physically impossible. Red Bull and gas station pills make it possible. You're taking stimulants? I have to pay rent or we get evicted. Your parents don't have jobs? They quit 2 years ago to become professional gamers. Are they making money from gaming? I laughed. They've made exactly $0, but they keep saying fame is coming any day now. How much sleep are you getting? My thoughts kept slipping away like water through my fingers. 3 hours on a good night, but usually less. Do you ever feel dizzy or confused? Every single day, but I can push through it. She stared at me in disbelief. Your parents make you work while they stay home gaming all day? They're trying to build their streaming career. They need my support. She examined my arms, which looked like twigs. You're 40 pounds underweight because you're feeding them instead of yourself. You don't understand. They should be able to follow their dreams after the sacrifices they made for me. My manager Jimmy had been sitting in the corner listening. He finally spoke up, looking sick with guilt. I should have said something sooner. This kid has been falling apart for months. He has been seeing things at work that aren't real. The doctor turned to him quickly. What kind of things? Yesterday he was having full conversations with nobody for 20 minutes straight. I felt my face get hot. Sometimes when I'm really tired I see shadows that aren't there. That's your brain literally shutting down from exhaustion. Jimmy looked broken. And last week I found him unconscious in the freezer. He had been in there for 40 minutes and had blue lips. I was just resting my eyes. You could have died, but I didn't, so it's fine. The doctor checked my blood work again. Your body is failing and you're still defending them. They're my parents. I owe them everything. You don't owe them your life. Without me, they'll be homeless. Without them, you'd be healthy. The doctor called Child Protective Services and a social worker arrived within an hour. They tried calling my parents 23 times before anyone answered. The doctor put them on speaker so the social worker could record everything. I could hear battle sounds and screaming from their game in the background. This better be important because you just made us lose a ranked match. The doctor spoke calmly. This is the hospital calling about your son who collapsed at work. What does that lazy piece of garbage want now? He's in critical condition from severe malnutrition. My dad exploded. Of course, I should have just let him die when he was born instead of wasting 16 years feeding him. Everyone in the room froze. Your son is hospitalized with severe exhaustion and malnutrition, the doctor said carefully. That lazy waste of space better not miss his shift tomorrow or we'll all be homeless. My mom grabbed the phone next. He has to give us $800 by tomorrow or I'm selling everything he owns. The doctor's voice got ice cold. Your child's organs are failing from working to support you. Stop making excuses for that pathetic failure because he can't handle a simple job. Then my dad said something that made the nurse leave the room crying. If he dies, at least we will get his last paycheck and life insurance money. My mom added, we could probably sue the grocery store for millions if he dies on the job. The social worker started shaking with rage. You just admitted to wanting your child dead for money. So what? We spent thousands raising him. We deserve to get paid back somehow. Jimmy looked at the social worker with tears streaming down his face. This kid is coming home with me and my wife right now. I panicked thinking about what would happen to them. They'll lose the house without my money and end up on the streets. They're grown adults who can get jobs like everyone else in the world, but they're my parents and I'm supposed to help them. Parents are supposed to protect their children, not use them as slaves. The social worker started emergency paperwork immediately while I cried. You're never going back to those monsters again, no matter what. Now that I live with Jimmy, I sleep 8 hours every night and eat 3 meals a day. My parents lost